intention of going backseat. Period. I had told my dad once I leave for school this time, I ain't coming back to live. That dead as fuck.
Yeah, nah, bro.
For real, I can't do that no more.
Honestly, bro, like my 5 years over there in Baxley, bro. I ain't gonna say I wasn't like miserable because I did make friends and shit. And like I said, you was over there. But I was just glad to be back in Jessup, man, because I had more family over this way. And then it just, I mean, Jessup ain't all that either, but man, it's more shit to do in Jessup than there is in Baxley. And then on top of that, Jessup is closer to more major towns like Hinesville, Brunswick, Savannah. Baxley ain't on shit.
Yeah, backseat trash, bro. Like trash. Shit. My dad finally divorcing that bitch Val.
Yeah, Daddy had told me because that wow.
Hey girl. Now you got like you don't fuck with a nigga no more. Oh shit. So it's vice versa, huh? Thursday and Friday. I know the week after next.
Think your
Well,
shit
yeah,
lagging
next
again,
week.
bro.
For real. What about now?
Straight.
Second?
In a little bit.
Oh shit. Well, I got one more midterm take next week, and then that'll be it for me. Then we go on fall pause. Yeah, for the most part, it's one test that I just took that I don't know. Well, I won't know how good I've done or if I pass it till like next week. But it's worth like 40% of my grade, so just gotta win a seat on. Hold up. Yeah, I just gotta win a seat on that. I hope I passed it. Or if I failed, I hope I barely failed it, because I can't really afford no L in that class. And what? Wait, pause. You said pre-cal? And you have to take that for your major? Oh shit. And $108 questions. When is it, like, it's due in a week or some shit? When was it open? Like, when did you start on it? Oh, well, shit. I don't know then. Yeah. Damn. That's a lot. Was like the questions, like some of them simple where it's like easy to solve, or like was they all, it take a long time to solve?
Man, what the? Come on, bro.
That's tough. That's crazy. how much the homework is. Huh? Oh. Damn. No, 20% ain't really bad, to be honest. Yeah, that should barely drop it. Like, I have a homeboy. Like, it's like a web development class that I have, and we use in like HTML coding language to like craft these websites and shit. And we just had our midterm Friday. Old buddy made a 45 on the midterm. It brought his average down from a 96 to an 81 because it's only like 20% of our grade. So he still got to be in the class. So, and he made a 45. So if it's 20%, like, it really shouldn't drop your shit much. Yeah, as long as you do like fairly well on the test, you should be straight. Cause that test is what's really gonna determine what your grade is in the class, since it's worth 45%. Shit, that's how my professor done me. And my computer programming class, we're using the coding language C#, and everything we've been doing in the class been like kind of difficult. But our midterm, she made that shit easy. And at the end of the test, she gives you a problem, and you gotta solve the problem in code, but you gotta write it by hand. And everybody was kind of pissed because it was simple. But nobody been studying the simple shit. Like, we've been studying the hard shit because we thought that she was gonna put some hard shit on the test. Yeah. Yeah, I hate when it get like that. Yeah, there's a couple classes where like it had to be self-taught. But hey, Sean, what were you talking about though?
Shit, man, I don't even know.
Remember I said I was talking about the bitch Valerie, and then you was like, "Your dad had told you."
Yeah, daddy. Yeah, cause you know, Val do every now and then. She would, well, when she was over there, she was doing bug hair, and we was talking about her hair, and daddy was like, "Yeah, I used to take her to Val, but he was like, Jackie and her ain't together no more, so." Well, damn, bro, you gotta call her a bitch, bro.
Man, fuck Val, bro. For real, for real. Like, bro, like, no joke, bro. Like, that lady been mistreating me for years, bro. Like, no joke. Like, when I first came to Baxter and stuff, bro, like, she'll do me, like, nasty as fuck, bro. Like, the only time she treated me fairly, bro, was, like, in the presence of, like, her family, or, like, my dad's family, or whatever.
Damn, man.
For real. I never liked her, to be honest. And like matter of fact, remember when it was your birthday and shit, and like you had a little pool party thing going on?
Hold on, hold on. The fuck is he barking at?
Yes, sir. What's that shit on Red Dead that you was talking about? I remember your text. You asked me if have I played it, but I mean I haven't played it. Did they add some new shit or something? A bounty hunter and actually get paid? Hmm. What about cribs and shit? What's funny? Oh damn. Well, I guess you're right. You think they're gonna add Undead Nightmare Part 2 to that shit? Yeah, it's probably gonna get 5 until like next year, to be honest. Next year?
Nigga barking at niggas walking by in the street. I swear this nigga would be ready to bite somebody in the ass, boy.
Are you talking about your dog?
Yeah, man. He think he a little killer now ever since he done got big and shit. Like everybody that walk by in the street, he bark at him. They gotta get a bigger cage for this nigga, man, cause he's getting bigger. Like my uncle was looking at him for the first time today, and he was like, "That's the same dog." He was like, "Man, 3 months ago, man, he was a real tiny ass puppy," and I was like, "Man, you know you're right. Yeah, he done got hella bigger." But what you was saying about Val when you was over for my birthday or something?
Oh yeah. Remember that pool party thing that you was having going on for your birthday?
Mm-hmm.
Bruh, I didn't go because of her, bruh. Like, my dad, he had something going on, so he couldn't even take me. Like, he wasn't even home. Like, she was
Damn, bro.
supposed to take me to like your house.
Now that I think about it, bro, you wasn't there, man. I had like half the niggas show up from school and shit. But you know what's crazy? Like, they really surprised me, bro, because you know I didn't have a Facebook. Yeah, every time I walked around the school, niggas was like, "You throwing a party this weekend?" I'm like, "Huh?" And niggas kept asking me. I'm like, "Bro, what the fuck? Like, why is niggas keep asking me?" Like, I didn't put 2 and 2 together. Like, damn, you know, my birthday is actually this weekend. But niggas kept asking me, like, "You throwing a party? You throwing a party?" I'm like, "No, bro, I'm not throwing a party." Like, where you keep hearing that? Oh, okay. And so, lo and behold, like, when they put me in the car and blindfolded me, I was like, "Yeah, I'm being surprised, bro, surprised." But I didn't know it was a pool party though. These niggas,
Yeah.
Pop's mom and Pop had rented out the poolside thing, and you know this was like in the beginning of August, so it was like still hot and shit. And I just now remembered that you wasn't actually there. I didn't even think about that.
Yeah, man, I wanted to go, bruh, but she was being a bitch, talking about some, "Oh, I'm not gonna take you because it's drizzling outside." I'm like, bruh, they not gonna cancel the fucking party because it's drizzling, and it's not even gonna do it the whole day.
It literally started like it was cloudy and it started drizzling at the beginning, but like the whole party it was sunny, bro, and it was still this nigga here, man. And it was still fucking hot and humid and shit, so niggas was definitely in the pool.
Bro, even when it stopped, bro, I asked her again. She act like she couldn't hear me, bro. Like Val was notorious for doing shit like that, bro. You could be standing right beside her talking to her, bro, and she act like she can't hear you, like she deaf or some shit.
Nah, hell nah. I can't stand shit like that.
For real. Shit, this was a long time coming, bro. Karma's a bitch. It finally caught up with her fat ass. I'm sorry you had to hear that. No, so this is not the real me. It's just this lady done a lot of fucked up shit.
Nah,
growing up. Nah, chill out. Excuse my language. You know, it's just this is a long time coming. Shit, she had bad breath too. Have you ever smelled Val's breath? Ever?
I wasn't really close to Val like that to be all up in her breath.
For real, bro. Like, no joke, bro. My dad had snapped on her. That shit was funny as fuck. This was like fucking I think this was 6 years ago or 5 years ago. No. This was this was 5 years ago, bro. We was at church and fucking Val, she was holding my little brother and she was sitting down, and the pastor, the co-pastor, and my aunt Keisha, they was like standing by Val talking or whatever, and Val yawned, right? And the pastor was talking, and when Val yawned, bro, her breath was so fucking strong, bro. Like the pastor just stopped talking in mid-sentence, bro, and her eyes got big as fuck. And then, and then fucking my auntie, her nose kind of squinched up or whatever. And then the co-pastor's like, "Oh Jesus!" And then fucking after that, they walked off. And then my aunt Keisha had told my dad, and then when we had got back home, my dad snapped on her, and he was like, This a crying out shame. This don't make no sense. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know how he talk, and then he was like, "You better start brushing your teeth." And she was like, "Well, you know, I got a tooth decay or whatever." And he said, "I don't care what it is. It's no sense. It don't make no damn sense that your breath should be smelling like somebody cornhole or whatever, or something like that." And then oh shit, I can't breathe. And then he was like, "If you ever embarrass me like that again, you can kiss this marriage goodbye. So you need to make a choice: your marriage or yeah, or like something like that, bro." And then he said, ever since then, he ain't never smell her breath. And then I was like, damn. And then my cousin was like, she don't know how she would handle that if like her husband said some shit like that to her. She said that like hurt her feelings or something like that.
Damn, man, I might need to use that. Dad's a genius.
Chill out. Chill out. Oh shit. And then what got me, bro, this man said that out of all the years that they've been married, he said that she didn't even know that she owned a damn toothbrush because he never seen her brush her teeth.
Your daddy funny as fuck.
The man said he haven't kissed her in fucking years too, bro. I was like, damn, it ain't got that bad.
And all our years, did you know you owned the fucking toothbrush, lady? Oh man, bro.
Damn.
I couldn't dare, bro. I wouldn't have shit. I wouldn't have been walking down the aisle. Like, your daddy ain't smelled that when he kissed on the wedding day?
Nah, Val was like fucking a transformer, bro. Like she was in in like some disguise type shit. Like after they done got married, bro, it's like she's a whole different person.
Yeah, that
She
can't
started
happen.
being nasty and shit. Shit. Nasty. Well, her breath was like the big part of it. Like you could okay, say for example, you standing right and you talking to somebody like from across the room. If you was talking to her, even though you standing talking to her from across the room, you could still smell her breath. Like it was that fucking strong. And it wasn't a pleasant scent. You know what I'm saying? And then not only that,
Ew, man. Shit.
me for an example, I shower every fucking day. And I'm a man. But for her, it's like, damn, you a female. You know what I'm saying? And she don't even shower every day. She shower like maybe 3 times out of the week. Like, what the fuck are you doing? Huh? I mean, you know what I'm saying? I think early in their marriage, I mean, because he got 2 kids with her, but he told me like a couple, you know, he told me like 2 years ago that he haven't kissed her in years. So I know if he ain't kissed her, I know that he wasn't fucking her. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh nah, they don't even sleep in like the same bed. Like they stopped sleeping in the same bed. Like after he had his first 2 kids with her, like he started sleeping on like the damn couch or some shit. But I remember one
Hell
time,
nah,
like
bro.
she had made him mad, so he kicked her out of the bedroom and made her sleep and made her sleep on the floor. That shit was funny as fuck.
Wait, now hold on, bro. That shit ain't funny, man.
Bro, she had to get a damn mattress, bro. And she used the pillows from the damn couch, and she slept on the floor. Nah, fuck that. That bitch deserved that shit. That shit was funny. I didn't even feel sorry for her,
Damn, man. I'm sorry for that. It's really not funny, though.
That shit was funny as fuck, bro. Like, man, like, you already know how, like, my dad is and shit, bro. Like, it was a lot of shit,
Yeah,
bro,
cause that
that
nigga
happened
funny,
between
bro.
them.
Like, especially, you know, when him and Pop get around each other, man, them niggas is funny, nigga.
Hell yeah. Be laughing all damn day.
Oh,
Stomach
man.
be hurting and all.
You know, Daddy don't pull no jokes for no. Daddy used to do, well, he ain't never did that to Mama, but, you know, Daddy used to make Mama mad all the fucking time with, like, jokes and shit. Like, he be doing shit personally to piss off. And she used to get mad
Oh,
at me for
shit.
laughing.
That's how it be, though.
He ain't never did no shit
Yeah.
like that, bro. I wish Daddy would try to put Mama on the floor, man. Mama slap shit out here so damn fast.
Yeah, like, I don't know,
Your
like,
daddy did
fucking,
low key. Your
now
daddy
that I
low
think
key
about
did
it,
some R. Kelly type shit, making her slick on the floor now, man.
now that I think about it, though, like, when he kicked her out of the room, or whatever, like, she was too big to sleep on the damn couch.
Man,
So,
shit,
like,
you need to chill, man.
what? Damn, that's how you got it like that? I just seen that damn pic you sent me. Oh, so he didn't send that to you? Like, wait, hold on, let me reread this shit.
How the fucking nigga get a fucking goddamn green, man? Get the fuck out of here.
What the fuck? I don't know. I probably just leave her on red. Like I wouldn't even know how to respond to that shit. What did you do? What the fuck? I mean, but I thought you was into that type of stuff though, right? Uh, I don't know. I mean, either way, you know what I'm saying? It's the same thing, right? You know, like, I mean, even if it's clean, like, what if he got like a long tongue or some shit?
Know what the
You
fuck
see?
y'all talking about?
Oh shit. What you said?
Y'all nasty as shit.
Shit, I ain't asking what you talking about.
No. No, I'm not curious. I'm definitely not.
Would you do that, Sean?
Bruh.
It's just a question, dog.
Alright, how about you go ask my girl that question and see what happens? Alright.
You think she'll let you do that shit?
That's not even, that's, who think that's sexy? That's not even sexy at all. And for you to talk about,
Mm. It's a damn. You know,
and
it's
then
some females
you comment with
from
talking about talking about don't she be doing that shit.
huh?
You commented talking about don't she be doing that shit.
No, I don't. I mean, no, I didn't. I said,
Yes, you
would
did.
she let you do that shit?
You just asked her. She's like, don't you be doing that type of shit. And she said, but it be clean though.
Oh, yeah.
Man, shoot. Sheesh.
Yeah, I mean, that's into that type of stuff. I mean, I guess not dirty, but shoot.
Shit.
As long as it's clean, though, is what you said.
Yeah. Valerie clean.
Mm. Hell no.
Oh man.
Oh, fuck. What the fuck? If the water don't run clear, you said?
Hot dog water cliff. What's that supposed to mean?
Oh, shit. Yeah, no.
Nah, I would. You're right.
this shit fire.